an option, so I'd be cautious. I hope that you're watching. Don't try to stop this, work until I'm nauseous. Cause I will not quit, no, because I want this. Don't try to stop me, failure ain't an option, so I'd be cautious. I hope that you're watching. Don't try to stop this, work until I'm nauseous. Cause I will not quit, no, because I want this. Don't try to stop me now.
Welcome back to the Team Turner YouTube channel. So, we're on an adventure. Tomorrow, me and Josh are going to the Gilmore Car Museum. It's up in, I think it's Hickory Corners, Michigan. It's up by Kalamazoo. They are having a Volvo and Saab show up there. I believe there's going to be some air-cooled Volkswagen stuff too. I think last year they had some Corvairs. There's all sorts of stuff, but it's primarily Volvos and Saabs. So I've been working all evening cleaning up the V70R and the Rescue 900, and I think finally got done. That car is shinier than it's been in months. This one just needed a quick wipe down, but it was raining, so I had to get all the rainwater off of it. But yeah, we're ready to go. Josh wants to drive the Saab up there. I'm going to take the V70R. I've got a transmission in the back of it to go to Dan Malley. And yeah, so we're going to go to this big show. Should be a lot of cool stuff if you're into some Swedes, maybe some old German Volkswagens. I'm going to do some coverage of it. Probably won't be anything too crazy, but I'll walk around and show you guys what's there. If you're into these cars, it's actually a really cool event to go to. I've gone the last few years. I took a bunch of footage last year, and then life happened, and I never actually got a chance to post it as a video. So yeah, I'm gonna hit it this year, and we're gonna have a good time. Volvo and Saab show. We're going to meet at Dan's house, Volvo Dan. He's Dan Malley, Handy Dan on YouTube and everywhere else. So we're going to meet up at his place. He's got a bunch of cool Volvos, and yeah, we're going to kind of regroup there, and then yeah, head up to the museum. It's a little bit rainy, not too bad, more kind of a mist, and we're getting kind of gray, so hopefully that lets up. I'm not sure if it's going to, but we'll see. Should be a fun day. I'm looking forward to it. Josh is behind me in the Saab. We got some cool rollers on the way up here of both cars, I think. So this V70R, it's got 276,692 miles right now. Original engine, transmission, driveline, everything's original that way, and it gets beat on. So it's impressive car, it really is. Well, up at Dan Malley's house, Handy Dan, just dropped him off this M56 for his laser wagon. I guess it just broke a transmission, so he's getting a new one of those for that car. Might recognize that from his channel. There's mine right there. And then you probably recognize the amount of Volvos in this place if you've ever watched Handy Dan's channel. So mine right there, I think that's his wife's XC70, his son's Sonic S60R, his Saffron V70R, it's a S70 sedan that he's put a ton of work into and a ton of stuff. He's had it for a long time. He actually sold it, deteriorated a bit, and he just bought it back. He's going to rebuild that one into its former glory. I think that's his son's XC90. And then the C70 that I just went and picked up for him down by Indianapolis last week. So he's, oh yeah, and the lone Saab. But, yeah, he's kind of the Volvo guy up in this area. Slight entertaining change of plans. Dan wasn't going to, but he's going to bring his son's S60R now. So we stole Josh, who was driving the Saab, my brother. He's going to drive the S60R. Jared's going to drive my wagon. I'm going to drive the Saab, and we're going to take all 4 cars up there today. So it's going to be a good time. Switched it up. I'm in the Saab now, and yeah, Dan's driving his Saffron and V70R. Josh is in Sonic Blue S60R. Jared is driving my V70R, and I'm in the Saab. So good times. Are doing their thing over there. I have left them and I'm going over to the Saabs. All right, Gilmore Car Museum up in Michigan. Volvos, Saabs, and there is a huge air-cooled section, a bunch of Porsches, Volkswagens, some Corvairs, a lot of cool stuff here. So I'm going to take you around and just show you a little bit. I know some of my car show videos can get a little long-winded, so I'm just going to hit some of the highlights, but it's going to be cool. It's a beautiful day. A little cool, a little breezy, but it's going to warm up a little bit. I think they're calling off the rain. So, we'll have a wonderful show today. I talk about my Saab having a whale tail, but it's nowhere close to the OG. I love that big Porsche whale tail.
Failure ain't an option, so I'd be cautious. I hope that you're watching. Don't try to stop this, walk until I'm nauseous. Cause I will not quit, not because I want this. Don't try to stop me now.